back to our channel at the Starlings. I'm Peggy. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about homesteading, and we are starting a little homestead from scratch here at our house in our backyard. I wanted to take you along and show you what we've got going on. So the first thing we're adding to our homestead is chickens. We've been really excited to get this chicken tractor. My dad made this for us. He really enjoys projects like this, and he's been a homesteader for several years. I grew up with chickens, so I was really excited to have my own, start getting those eggs and providing that for our family. So we ended up getting 5 little Rhode Island red hens. They are about 4 months old, so they're not quite ready to lay yet, but we are just going to be taking care of them and getting used to having chickens, and then soon they'll be laying some eggs for us. Here's our little flock of hens, Rhode Island Reds. Wanted to show you what we're working with in case you're interested in backyard chickens. So we've got our little chicken tractor here. Like I said, my dad built this for us, and so it's really special to me because he made it, and it's just really sweet and kind of him to do that for us. This is a chicken tractor, so it can move about our yard. We can just pick it up and move them all over the yard so that they can have fresh grass every day. He has this little watering system. The wood split right here, so we're gonna have to fix part of that before we can get this part of it up and running, but we're really excited about that. These are the nesting boxes in the back. This is the water bucket for the watering system that he created. These are our nesting boxes. We still need to get some straw to go in there. You can also use different kinds of wood shavings, but we're gonna use straw. We don't quite need it yet because our girls will not be laying for probably a couple more months. So this is our chicken tractor. We've got our little waterer here. This is what we're using for watering. Okay. Okay, so for feed, we are using this starter grower mix because our chickens are on the younger side. So we're gonna be using that for a couple of months, and when they are finally ready to lay eggs, we'll switch to a laying feed. So we're gonna be putting that in this little feeder, and we're gonna hang this from their roost on the inside of the coop. We're gonna hang it up high so that they can get to it, but they can't turn it over or step in it, and we don't want it to get nasty, things like that. So we're gonna hang it up with some string inside from their roosting stick that we have in there. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that and feed the chickens.
Mommy is under in the chicken tractor with the chickens. Let's go see what she's doing. Okay. Let's see. Get a little closer. Here's the chickens running over food. And here's Mommy.
Just elevating the feed a little bit.
That's that. Baby. Up. The chickens with the chicken food.
Yeah, no, it's up on the ground. And it can't get all out. like the girls are enjoying it.
No good. Daddy, thanks.
Andy, how do you feel about owning chickens?
I feel like it's gonna be fun. I think that it's gonna be good for the kids, good for us. I just want to get it fixed up.
Thanks so much for joining us on getting our homestead started, getting our chickens today. I wanted to go over the 6 things that you need if you want to start having a backyard chicken coop. So the first thing is going to be a coop itself. You need the coop in order to give the birds somewhere to roost at night, somewhere to be sheltered out of the rain, and somewhere that they can lay. You need some boxes in there where they can lay their eggs so you can collect those. So the chicken coop is the first thing you need. The second thing you need is a waterer, like I showed you. You need somewhere for the chickens to get water. There's all kinds of different feeders and feeding systems you can use. The third thing that you need is a feeder, a way for the chickens to get the feed that they need. Both a waterer and a feeder can be found at Tractor Supply, or you can find them at feed stores. Then the fourth thing you need is feed itself. For our young Rhode Island Reds, they're about 4 months old. I am feeding them starter grower feed. So the starter grower feed will be good for them until they start laying. Chickens start laying at about 20 weeks old, which is about 5 months, maybe a little over 5 months. So once they hit that age, then I'll switch them to a laying feed. I'm gonna go with an organic laying feed that Purina makes, so you can find that also at most feed stores. So you need the feed. The fifth thing is diatomaceous earth. This is something that I'll mix into their feed about once a month. It is a natural way to keep them healthy, help them to not get worms and things like that. It's really good for them, so I'll be mixing that in. And the sixth thing is the chickens themselves. I decided to go with 5 4-month-old Rhode Island Reds. They're gonna lay some beautiful brown eggs, but you could go with Red Stars or Leghorns. There's lots of varieties that are able to lay lots and lots of eggs. So those are the 6 things you need to start your backyard chickens if you want to join in on this homesteading adventure with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.